Hey, what's up? So in this video I'm going to be talking to you a little bit about portion sizes. So portion sizes is one of the first things that we dive into in our 12-week Nutrition Hub course, and it's one of the things that I really encourage any client that I take on to nail first and foremost before they start to really think about dieting, weight loss and creating a long-term calorie deficit. One of the things that I quite quickly identify when I first take on a new client is that their eating habits are quite sporadic and quite all over the place. So this often happens if you are in an office-based environment or if you're living quite a busy, travel-filled lifestyle where you are maybe having breakfast in one location and then you're off and traveling about for the full day, or you're in a busy office, you're in back-to-back meetings all day and you're not really getting a second to pull away from your desk or to really sit down and focus on your next meal. So quite often people then miss that lunchtime, miss that mid-afternoon meal timing, and then they start snacking, they start drinking excess in caffeine, and they start to just put lots of negative foods, we'll call them, in their body. And then they're in this state where they've been eating maybe high sugars, they've been drinking a lot of coffee, they've maybe been drinking a lot of tea, that sort of thing, and they've not actually had anything sustainable and anything that would be concurrent as an actual meal. And then it gets to the evening and they're sluggish, they're tired, they don't really have much energy because they haven't had a good meal in hours. And on their way home, they'll maybe grab something quick on their way home, or they'll have an evening out dinner with clients. So they're eating 2-3 courses plus lots of alcohol, or they just start to order from Deliveroo and get that takeaway sent to their house. So we really want to get you to understand your eating habits so that you are eating 3 to 4 meals a day. Now, 3 to 4 meals might seem a lot if you are one person who only eats one meal currently to an absolute push, and you do find that you snack quite a lot. So don't try and go from 1 meal or 2 meals to 4 meals straight away. This is definitely about building things up, really starting to resensitize what your body feels, listening to your hunger hormones, and really starting to understand what your body needs and when. So a good way, and the way that I find best to coach people through this, is getting them to understand their portion sizes. So portion sizes we look at is where your protein is the size of your hands, where your carbs are the size of your palm, or that fist amount. You have those 2 handfuls of vegetables, and then you have that thumb of fats. So it's something that you've probably seen in the diet industry for years. You've probably been told about it on multiple different platforms and multiple different means and at multiple different levels. And it's something that is really stripping it back to basics, but people just don't seem to do it. And often clients come to me and they're not in this position where they are actually eating vegetables 3 times a day. They're not in a position where they're eating protein 3 times a day. They're not in a position where they are eating good carbs 3 times a day. They're in an environment where they maybe have oats for breakfast, a biscuit or a cake at lunch, and then a high pasta, pizza, high carb based dinner, and then they try to maybe add in some nuts or add in some carrot sticks or something like that because they think that's what they need to do to become healthy. And in actual fact, it's not. It's about understanding your portions and actually getting your food spread evenly throughout the day. So when you take those guides around portions into control, what I want you to think about over this week is actually, are you having that at breakfast? And if you're not having it at breakfast, start there. Make yourself successful in just 1 meal. And if you can get your portions under control in just 1 meal, then easily, as that habit starts to change, it will spill into 2 meals. And if you can then, if you're currently a person who's missing lunch, actually start to have lunch and follow those simple guides at lunchtime, then again, your life is going to become a lot easier and you're really going to start to stabilize your hunger and start to feel a lot better about your metabolism, start to feel a bit better about your eating habits and eating choices. Then once you've conquered that, you look at dinner and you maybe even look at adding in a 4th meal later in the evening if you are very hungry. And the big thing with this is that all that we're doing is getting you to start to eat meals that are about 450 calories 4 times a day. Now when you add that all up, that's still only about 1800 calories in the day. And if most of you are coming from a background where you've been having a cookie or a bit of cake or a bag of nuts or this bowl of pasta or that, you're probably eating 2000 or plus calories a day. So what a lot of people find is when they switch to this approach and they just start to think about the food that they're putting on their plate and just start to clean up or make their food choices more positive, then all of a sudden they start to lose weight and they're like, how am I losing weight? I'm eating all of this food. And it's not that you're losing weight, it's just your body starting to regulate. And yeah, okay, maybe you are starting to chip away at a little bit of inflammation, you're getting a little bit rid of water retention, your body's feeling less stressed. because it's got a regular metabolism and it's feeling better overall. And then that's when you can start to say, okay, now I understand how often I should be eating, what my body likes, what my body's doing good with. And that's when we then start to look at creating that calorie deficit and actually putting you into a diet phase so that you're successful and so that you're not hungry, you're not snacking, you're not binging overall. So the big thing for you right now is to start to address your portion sizes. If you've got any questions on that, please reach out, get in touch. As I said, this is going to be covered in our Nutrition Hub. And over the first 4 weeks of our Nutrition Hub, we dive into portion sizes, a lot more information than what I've just said there, and that you'll be getting a short 10-minute video once per week, and then audios 3 times a week to listen to help keep you motivated, to help you improve your mindset, and to really help get you on track. Now, the doors officially open on January 5th. That means you can start the 12-week course from January 5th. Sign-ups open at the end of November, so watch this space. Get your name on our priority list now so you're the first to hear about doors opening for that November buy-in, and then you can jump straight on the course on January 5th when it does open to the masses. If you don't know where to find us, it's at nutritionhub_ on Instagram, or you can go to our website www.rafitness.online and you can sign up there to our priority list. I look forward to working with you, and I hope you found this video useful.